Oh, I think the music went a little bit overhyped there, but oh shit. But anyways, welcome everybody to this to what this basically is a this is a live stream reaction. So I obviously this will not be showing any content, actually any game footage, but there is a way to actually watch. All you need to do is go to 9 now and basically just create an account. You can watch anything on chat, like all the 9 channels, like live, and basically because that's how I'm actually watching it, is on there now. So basically what this is just basically a live stream reactions. It's kind of like, just I don't know, don't know how to explain this anyways, but it is hello everybody and welcome one and all. So this is of course one of the most important games in Australian sporting history. This is of course State of Origin Game 1 up in the North End in Townsville as New South Wales. Even though it says Queensland are the technical underdogs, I do feel like this will be a very big match that New South Wales will have to overcover, as this is, looking at the crowd, it is probably 98% Queensland, as they are at the beautiful stadium as it is. In terms of who I am going for, there's 2 versions of me. There's emotionally, and it's like my heart versus my brain. So in my heart, I am a New South Welshman through and through, from Newcastle and all that. But with my money, I don't know what's going to actually happen, as they're doing some kind of performance now at the moment. Is it who's the is it some music performance? Will be interesting because I've not watched actually any of Channel 9 for the rugby league coverage since about what, the grand final. Yeah, it's the grand final last year. Oh, it's the Veronicas. Oh, the Veronicas are performing. Holy shit. Hell yeah. But, yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Obviously, there was a bit of a change to the lineups. There was rumours about whether Callum Ponga was going to be playing or not, but it has turned out that that is not the case. He is not playing. He was meant to be starting at fullback, but I did have a feeling it wasn't going to happen. So Valentine Holmes has moved to fullback, sorry, and Kyle Felt will be coming on the wings. Get on the piss. You know what? Shit, what do I have? The only thing I've got is like a bottle of wine and jungle juice. So we'll actually go through the lineups now as it was. So first off with Queensland. At halfback, they've got fullback, sorry, they've got Valentine Holmes. They've got Xavier Coates and Kyle Felt on the wings. Kurt Capewell and Dane Gagai in the centres. Cameron Munster at 5'8". Daly Cherry Evans at halfback. Christian Welch, Harry Grant, and Tino Fa'asuamaleaui at the prop hooker prop. Felice Kafusi and David Fafita in the second row. And Jai Arrow at lock. AJ Brimson, Jaden Sewer, Moaka Fodawaka, and Joe Fengai on the interchange. And the 2 reserves are Cohen Hess and Ben Hunt. And now for the New South Welshmen. James Tedesco at fullback. You've got Brian To'o and Josh Addo-Carr on the wings. Latrell Mitchell and Tom Trbojevic in the centres. Jerome Luai at 5'8". Nathan Cleary at halfback. Daniel Saifidi, Damien Cook and Jake Trbojevic as the prop hooker and prop. Cameron Munny and Tarek Sims in the second row. And Isaiah Yeo as the lock. Jack White and Junior Paulo, Payne Haas and Liam Martin in the interchange, and Apisai Curacao and Campbell Graham on the bench at the reserves. Let's do this. Get them Bob those Morats. This. I don't know. It's like I was because I usually have like stream music for the pre-stream, but I just feel like for this game you needed like hype up music, and it's like, bro, fucking testosterone is feeling. I'm actually we'll drink the jungle juice. Actually, we'll get that out. Get the jungle juice out. It is a special occasion. It is, of course, Origin football. Yep. We're getting the good shit out. Moe plays Jared Hayne is says Jared Hayne when he gets out of jail. It's been a long time. But have you ever been to an NRL game in person? Yes, I have. I was at a game just recently. It was the Knights Manly game, which was the Knights shockingly win. So this is like half a bottle of of jungle juice. It's basically fermented wine. It's from the Hunter Valley wine region. Who is leading? The game has not started, Narai. If you want to watch the match, all you need to do is go to 9 now and just create an account. You can just watch it because just watch all of the Knights. It's basically like if Channel 9 had a KO service, but it's free. We're all right here. I actually haven't tasted this in ages, so maybe aging makes it better. So the sports betting favourites are, it's $1.50 to $2.60 for New South Wales, who are currently the favourites. Gonna whack it down here. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I have a little faith. I have in the corner. I have a little. Rowan's going to be shit without Papali. You never know. The Queensland jersey does a lot to people. It turns them into superstars. We got Brian To'o in the corner, the patron saint of New South Wales. I just love this the picture of him pulling doing the sheesh. He's in the corner. I hope he scores. Even if New South Wales don't win, I'll be happy if he scores. Who's your team? My team is New South Wales. And my NRL club team is the Newcastle Knights. I know I'm crying. I've been crying ever since Sunday. It's just a bit, especially if that game against Parramatta was just a bit sad. I only just realised because I've been using mostly KO, and obviously you'll lose, maybe. So I did put a bit of a multi on. It was because my heart goes into this, and my brain. So it's if it does go the other way, I could maybe make some money out of it. I've basically gone with, I'll put $5 on Queensland to win, Dane Gagai anytime try scorer, and David Fafita anytime try scorer. So, if I'm crying that the Blues lose, maybe that way I can make some money from that. I'll get from $5, I'll get 86 if that happens. But it's gonna be interesting to say. I will say though, the stadium in Townsville looks really good. It's just to me, it just feels like it looks a little bit unfinished. But I mean, that's just the unique design of the game. So so we need to make up the drinking rules for this. So it's what needs to happen? So I have a sip of this. You're going for Queensland or the Blues? I'm going for the Blues for this match. I mean, what do you mean for this match? My dad said he was smashing egg on his head if Blues lose. So what kind of if it suggest what kind of drinking rules? So it's I take a sip for every time something happens. I would say every knock on, or if you say, well, as you bet some money, cancel your bet because your team will lose. No, I'm betting New South Wales. I'm betting the other way, bro. But what do we do? I did see someone in. I think it was somebody said in my comments of one of my videos about every time the camera goes to some interesting looking Queensland person, but let's be honest, that's all of them. But I don't know. every knock on. Every knock on, I feel like, oh, you know what? Actually, that might work. We'll just get a text file up here. Do every kicked missed. Oh, that's actually a good one as well. Yeah, we'll do those two actually. We will do a sip for every knock on and every kicked missed. Because if Munster is the kicker, I mean, he did have one game where he wasn't that great, but then again, okay, so 1 sip for every knock on / missed kick. There we are. / missed kick actually there. We need to make it central so it does like alignment center. Maroons are gonna 17 minutes left. The game has started. No, he's still got a. Oh, we got still 17 minutes left. Bloody hell. Okay. Nathan Cleary. They're basically doing a promo with Nathan Cleary at the moment, but yeah, we got the game starts in about 15 minutes. So how's everybody been? How are we all doing? You come here often? No, that's weird. Dolly Cherry Evans. I'm gonna bet that the Blues are gonna win. If not, I will circumcise myself. Fuck. That's a pain. No one. Who do I go for? I'm going for New South Wales in the heart, but my bet I put money on Queensland. So if it does happen the other way, I can. So I'll be like, but money. I did it. I come here every Roosters game in Origin. Hell yeah, Catters. It is going to be very interesting to see this for Queensland all the way. So it is nice to see we are getting a a very big mix of people from both sides. Who do I? Okay, so in terms of like breakout player, I'm not too sure. It's gonna be hard to pick what does happen. I mean, like I know like Dan Gagai is amazing when he puts on the Queensland jersey. It's like he's had a pretty like alright season, but like the game before the selections for Origin were he scored 3 tries. So these of us have a good team. Luai and Cleary are in the Haas and know each other. That is true. Brett Morris was going to be on the wing. Yeah. It is unfortunate there for Brett Morris. The thing is, though, it's like the thing that New South Wales, like, if they want to win this series, is they need to basically, it's like, New South Wales have good players, but Queensland have a good team. It's like, because obviously, I mean, I've never grew up in Queensland, but I'm assuming it's drilled into you about representing your state for Queensland beating New South Wales. It's like drilled into you as a young player playing rugby league, but not as much for, I think, for New South Wales. So I feel like that's something that Queensland will just always have over New South Wales. So just gonna it would. The one thing that would be actually cool, because they're doing this one regional thing. Banana Jank, thank you very much for subscribing. Well, Queensland have rookies and New South Wales have all the good players, so unfair. Never rule out Queensland. That is the one thing I've always lived by as a young fan. Never rule them out. Dolly Cherry Evans. He's only 32 years old, Cherry Evans. It's Cherry Evans. They're just showing the Queensland team currently in the locker room. It is interesting how they've gone with a rebrand for the jerseys. Like, I do like the Queensland one because it does because that's what the first logo was. Don't know how I feel about the New South Wales one, to be completely honest. I have New South Wales winning game 1 and 2. What is the picture in the corner? That is Brian Toa. It's his picture on. There's some kind of there's this cameo where it's like Cameo, but you can buy personalized videos from NRL players or sport players. But it's just that's the picture he has on it. Are you streaming the game? No, Nathan, I'm not. But if you do go to 9 now on a browser and just create a free account, you can actually watch the game live, because that's what it's actually what I'm doing right now. That's how I'm watching the match. Oh, there's Paul Gallen. Paul Gallen, I know a lot of the Queenslanders do not like Paul Gallen, as of course in a week's time he is boxing Justice Hooney for the. I'm just watching it on the TV. Oh yeah, all TV as well. But yeah, Paul Gallen boxing Justice Hooney for the Australian heavyweight title. What site? It is 9. It's just 9 now, I believe it is. I think it's 9now.com. You could just enter that in and just. Queensland's back. So they got Jonathan Thurston laying with the troops. That's you want a player that screams Origin. That definitely Jonathan Thurston is one of them. So Ben Hunt has been named as the 18th player. So. Okay, so here's some news here. New South Wales has won the toss. Queensland. Wait, how do I get 9 on my phone? I should just work in a browser, but I think there might be an app for it as well. There should be a 9 Now app, maybe. I'm not too sure. I haven't checked it, but yeah. Oh, there we are. Well, how do I? Yeah. So it's gonna be. Oh, they're gonna do Gould's last word. Are you going to be streaming the game? No, Agent Mark, I won't be, but we will be, but if you go to 9now.com, wait, this is the actual game? No, is this just me commentating over this? If you go to 9now.com, how do you stream this on my phone? I think it should be on a browser for 9now, and you could just sign in, create an account, watch it on there, but I think there might be an app for it as well. Actually, that might be a good thing to do. I might actually put the link in the description for Okay, let me just copy and paste. Okay. Just going to do this quickly. Just going to add to the actual description. That was a shit fucking Ghoul's last word. You didn't miss out on anything. The crowd is just all maroon. There's no even Batchy Blues section. Like, it's that one-sided of a crowd. Okay, watch the game. Create an account. Save. I should also actually put it in the chat as well while I'm at it. Oh, does anyone know how I can stream for free from the UK? Or I don't know about the for the UK. Copy, paste. Who have I got? I've got New South Wales to win on my heart, but not too sure if that will actually come through. Are you going to show us the game? No, I'm putting a link to where you can actually go watch the game. If it's gonna pop up. I gotta stream live to Thailand. So if you go to that link, if you're from Australia, and you just create the account, and you'll actually go and you can watch it, because that's how I'm actually watching this game right now. I should actually gonna pin that as well to the top. Replace pin message. There we are. So that link there where I've just pinned in the chat, you just go there and watch. Just create the account, and then you should be able to watch it. Have I fucked up this? Yeah. Bro, well, I'll stream the game. No, I won't be, but if you go to 9now, to 9now.com and create an account, there's a link in the chat. And create an account, you can actually watch the game. As we are about to get ready for kickoff, just letting you all know, this will not be showing the game due to copyright, but I have put a links in the chat and in the description on where to watch it. You just go to 9now.com and create a link, and so you go to the account, basically there, create a free account. Not even a free account. Free account's an oxymoron. It's just an account, and you basically, you just make that, and you can just watch the game for free, because it's basically just like, shit on them. What about for New Zealand? I'm not too sure for New Zealand. I'm watching it on my Xbox. Okay, both teams set to come out now. It's getting ready. We've got a couple of minutes now till kickoff. What time's the game? The game's on about 5 minutes. The number of spectators' cars broken into, stolen during the match. Thanks, it's working. Okay. Noel Kiala, thank you for subbing. Who do I go for? I'm going for New South Wales. Oh, hang on, let's just get this up. Are you showing or no? No, Jonathan, but if you go to the pinned message, that link and you create an account, which is the 9 o'clock, the 9 Now account, you can watch the game for free because that's what I'm doing now. As New South Wales now walking out to the Coliseum, it is Christians being thrown to the Lions, and New South Wales walk out onto the field. CB Dog 90 Gaming, thank you for subbing, my man. There it is. New South Wales are on the field to a chorus of boos. And Jonathan, thank you for subbing as well, my man. And now, Daly Cherry Evans coming out onto the field in what is surely a massive home advantage. When will the game start? Very soon, man. As Queensland walk out onto the field with a crowd of probably 99% in their favour. Press start. Thank you for subscribing, my man. Be interesting to see if they do another one of these in New South Wales, actually. Rung Vinny, thank you for subbing, my man. Yeah, Het Rocks, you can go to the pinned... Everyone go to the... we'll be showing the game. No, I won't. But if you go to the pinned link to the 9Now and create an account, you can watch the game for free. That's how I've been watching the game right now. Tawazo Yagi, thank you for subbing. Man, thank you, callouts, for subbing. No, CB Dog 90 Shorts, thank you for subbing. So basically, they're doing the Welcome to Country and National Anthem now. I don't live in Australia, I live in New Zealand. Apologies, I don't know how to help with the people over the pond. Okay, everybody. Basically, so the game's about to start in like a few minutes. Just go to the pinned message to that to the 9Now website. You can create a free account there, and you can watch the game with it. Who am I going for? I'm going for New South Wales. Villawarra Valley, thank you for subbing. And Rhonda Kaka, thank you for subbing. Bro, I live in PNG, so please, so help me to show, please. The problem is if I set up a bloody Discord, mate. If I show the game on the screen, the problem is that the NRL will just take it down immediately because they're very hungry. Tell Eukalisa, thank you for subbing. So the National Anthem is over. The formalities are aside. We are basically very close now from the start of the State of Origin series. So here we go. So New South Wales had won the toss, so Queensland will actually be kicking off here. Jerry Devon, thank you for us. I mean, bro, game start. Oh no. Yeah. So there we go. We're underway. State of Origin has started as Brett Martha, thank you for subbing. As there's the first hit up there for New South Wales. It's on the 20 for the first tackle. It was Tedesco. And now it's Tom Trbojevic who gets the second hit up on the 30, on the 25. And now Tedesco again now gets to the 40 for the third tackle. Now they're going down the line here. It's again. What number is Nathan Cleary? He is number 7 for New South Wales. Fourth tackle now for New South Wales on halfway. Now that's not Jake Trbojevic. That's Cameron Murray. He'll get brought down on halfway again. Last tackle here for New South Wales. Cleary with the kick. And Queensland will take it inside the 10. As that is Kyle Felt, the local boy who plays for the Cowboys. He gets to the 15 for the first tackle. And now there's Kurt Capewell right to the 15. Actually, might turn up the audio so you can hear like the. So third tackle now for Queensland. Now they make it to the 20, and here's the fourth tackle. That's Christian Welch now making it to the 30 for the fourth tackle. For some reason, this hasn't been updated. I want to break through the gap here, but it's gone through as Mario Pio. Thank you for subbing. So now last tackle here for Queensland now on the 45. It's kicked there by Munster. It's a high one. And it's going to be caught there by Tedesco on the 30 for New South Wales. And now it's Brian Toa with his first carry. As he'll get held up on the 30 for the second tackle. And now Jerome Luai now with his first carry. He'll get brought down on the 45 for the third tackle inside of New South Wales half. And now that's Tarek Sims now making it past halfway for the fourth tackle. They're going to try to force it down the right here. That's Francis James Zurara. Thank you for subbing. So now last tackle here for New South Wales. 40 metres over the try line now. Kick over the top here for Cleary. And it's going to be taken down there by Kyle Felt, who makes it to the 25 for the first tackle for Queensland. And here's the second tackle now for Queensland. Now they're on their 20. Now it's Sherry Evans down, who's forced it down to the number 12 of David Fafita. So that's Sherry Evans now, brought down on the 30 now inside of Queensland's half, still for the fourth tackle. Now they're going to go down to the left side here, as that is David Fafita. He's got an offload now for Queensland. And they're going to make... Oh, it's another offload for Queensland. They made it past halfway here. Makai Nakahara, thank you for subbing. Now, last tackle here for Queensland. They get 45 metres away from the try line. There's a kick from Munster. It's another high one. It's going to only make it to the 30, but it's going to bounce way back in Queensland. Oh, it's a knock on there by Queensland. Is it? It's not, but it's played on anyways. Adakar gets the ball. Guys, bro, just go to the link of the pin chat and create an account, bro. That's all you got to do. So there's the first tackle there for New South Wales. Here's the second. That's Tom Trbojevic now. Makes it to the 45 for the second. Thank you, William, for subbing. Now they're going to go down the left side here. Bro, please, the game, please. All you got to do to watch the game is go to the pinned message in the chat and create an account on 9 now, and you can watch it. Latrell now. Latrell's breaking through. He's past the 30. It's a knock on there by New South Wales. So it's going to be a scrum feed now to Queensland on the 25. Yeah, so all these it's basically the 9 now. It's basically Channel 9's like online stream service. So all you need to do is just create an account to that and watch it, because that's how I'm watching it right now. Mr. Iraqi, thank you for subbing. As we're 4.5 minutes gone now in the game, and it's Hibadakara, thank you, sorry, for the sub. Hurry up, let's see. You need to create an account here for the go to the link and create the account, and you'll be able to watch the game for free without even seeing me. So now here's the second tackle. That was Queensland. They're on their 30 now. Just show us your screen. I can't. Racist, it's not available in New Zealand. I'm sorry about that. Nunyo. So 45 now on for Queensland for the 4th tackle. They've got numbers on the left side here. If they go past, they're going. That's Capewell now. And he'll get brought down on the 30 inside of New South Wales half. Thank you, Roy, for the sub. Now, last tackle here for Queensland. Munster. Oh, the Prue here for Feeder with a grubber, but it's gone straight in the hands of Tedesco. He'll get brought down on the 20 for the 1st tackle. So now Addo-Carr now with the ball. He's broken through 1 tackle and he'll get brought down on the 30 for the 2nd tackle. TKU Yoza, thank you for the sub. So that was the 3rd tackle now for New South Wales, now on the 35. Now here's the 4th tackle on the 45. Thank you, Tyrone, for the sub. Oh, almost a breakthrough there for New South Wales. But it's going to be brought down on the 40 inside of Queensland's half. Last tackle. Here's the kick now from Jerome Luai. And it's a high bomb and it's picked up there by Valentine Holmes. Will be brought down on the 15 for the 1st tackle. Mohammed, if you go to the link in the pinned chat and create a free account, you can watch the game for free. John Woden, thank you for the sub. Now that's Kyle Felt now. Watch this on an app or something. What's the what up? If you go to 9now.com and create an account, you can watch the game for free. That's what I am doing right now. So 4th tackle for Queensland now on their 30. So now that's number 13. That's Jai Arrow, makes it to the 40. The last tackle here for Queensland. It's a kick from Munster, and it's a towering kick. And Addo-Carr's going to let it roll out, so it's going to be a 20-metre restart. And a 7 tackle set for New South Wales. Now Brian Toe will take the first hit up. Abdul Hakim, it is still 0-0. No one has scored yet. Now Addo-Carr now with the ball. Makes it to the 35 now for the 1st tackle. The comment you pinned isn't letting me watch it because I'm in New Zealand. I don't know what to do at the moment. So now 2nd tackle now. On halfway now. Jerome Luai's get off to Tom Trbojevic now. He sends a pass to To'o. To'o's hot onto the ball. Now he's 25 metres away from the try line now, New South Wales. Now Tom Trbojevic now is giving it off to Tedesco. It's a bit of a flat pass. And that's picked up. So 25 metres over the try line now. Still the 4th tackle. As now that is Cameron Murray. Gives it off to Cleary. They go down the side. Addo-Carr now with the ball. 20 metres over the try line. Last tackle. Thank you, Eliesa, for the sub. And now there's the kick from Cleary on the top. It's a chase down with Tom, but it's going to be picked up. Oh, it's a penalty, New South Wales. As Tom Trbojevic tried to run for the ball, and it has. So it is a penalty. Can you show your scene? No, Trekkies, I can't use a copyright. But if you go to the link in the pin thing and create a free account, you can watch the game if you are in Australia. Anybody who's looking for how to watch the game, go to that link. It's going to be a kick, actually, right in front here for New South Wales from the penalty kick. They've gone to an ad break. But so it was a penalty for Tom Trbojevic basically trying to get the ball, but he got blocked from the runs. So basically, it's going to be a penalty kick for New South Wales to make this 2-0. But they're not showing us because they've gone to an ad break. Oh, it must have gone through there because it's now 2-0 to New South Wales. Is this live or not? I'm not too sure. Might be behind a little bit. There's Jonah Kalowo. There's the kick, and New South Wales do get the first blood, but it's Abdul Hakim, thank you for subbing. Full screen, please. Kingsman, I can't, unfortunately, but if you do go to the link in the pinned chat, if you are obviously in Australia and create an account, you can actually, So there we go. We are underway now from that kickoff. As that is Gillian now for the next tackle. So there was the first tackle now. Shabovic gets brought down now. Can I borrow your account? Oh, you just need to put your email address and like password, and you can create an account. It's literally free. It's not even you have to pay for it. So there's the third tackle now for New South Wales. Now Tedesco gets brought down on the 35 inside the New South Wales half for the fourth tackle. And they're going to go down the right. This Cameron Murray now makes it to the 40 for the last tackle for New South Wales, as we are 11 minutes gone into this match. There's a kick there by Jerome Luai. He forces it down the corner. Zonas 80. If you actually go to the pinned message in the chat, if you're from Australia, and create an account, you can actually watch the game live. So here's the second tackle here for Queensland. They make it onto the 25. That is Valentine Holmes. And here's the third now. That I believe is Kyle Felt. Now it's Cherry Evans there with an early kick for a chance at a 40-20. But it's not going to bounce enough to get there as Tedesco picks it up on the 25. And it'll be brought down on the 35 for the first tackle for New South Wales. Now Addo Carr trying to get some charge, but gets brought down on the 40 for the second. Now Jerome Luai gets it off to Toe, and it gets brought on halfway. Hang on. Was there a high shot there? The chicken Brian Toa, he's saying he's a bit groggy. Oh. It's a head clash. That's alright. Trying to watch in Canada, no streaming services. If you are from Australia and you are looking for a way to watch it, just go to the pinned message in the chat and create a free account, and you can watch. So it was a bit of a head clash there by Christian. It was Christian Welch and Brian Toa. So Welch just have to come off for a HIA potentially. They maybe potentially Brian Toa have to get that. So there goes Welch. Looks like it might be alright. So that's number 16. There's Mawaki. Fodawake now coming on for Queensland. Pato, I can't show the game unfortunately, but if you do go to the 9now.com, which the link is in the pinned chat, you can create an account and watch the game live. It's an offside penalty there against New South Wales. A bit of a brain snap there. That was the number 8 for Daniel Saifidi, the only Knights player in the both teams. So there's the kick there by Cherry Evans. So I just realised I'm meant to be drinking for every knock on. I believe there has been one. So Queensland get the first tackle now on the 40 inside of New South Wales half. As that's Big Tino being dragged back to halfway for the second tackle. And now Jairo now makes it to the 35 for the third tackle. They're 35 metres away from the try line now. Now they've got numbers on the side here. Cherry Evans with a flat pass to Fafita for the fourth tackle. They're now 25 metres away from the try line now. Now Munster gets it off to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans still running here. He'll get brought down 15 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for Queensland. They're going to go down. Oh, it's a set restart as well for Queensland. It's up in the air. Oh, that's going to be a knock on anyways. Surely Brian Toa played at that. That's surely. So now Brian Toa will get the ball. So New South Wales got possession. So the second tackle for New South Wales is on the 15. And now Latrell Mitchell now makes it to the 20 for the third tackle. Now Tedesco gets it to the 30 for the fourth tackle. Now Jake Trbojevic now for New South Wales. Gets it to the 35 for the last tackle. Now here's the kick from Cleary. It is levered down. It's going to get picked up here by Kyle Felt on the 20. And he'll get Kyle Felt. That's a high shot there by Saifidi. Filler, thank you for subbing. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty here to Queensland. That was a... No, it's not. It's going to be played back anyways. That's Nancy. Thank you for subbing. So now here's the second tackle for Queensland now. On the 35. And now that's the number 12. That's David Fafita now on the 40 for the third tackle. Now they're going to go down the left side here. That's David Fafita again now on the 45 inside of Queensland's half for the fourth. Now they're inside New South Wales half now. Is at the number 16. That's Fodawaker. 40 metres away from the try line now. Queensland last tackle. There's Cherry Evans with a kick over the top. Sam Ottoman, thank you for subbing. I was just watching someone else's live reaction and YouTube removed his live stream. That's pretty interesting. But that's Addo-Carr now with the ball from the kick. It's attempted one-on-one strip here, but Addo-Carr's definitely going to hang on to the ball here. So now Brian To'o now gets it to the 20 for the third tackle. Someone read the score to me. 0-2, right? Yeah, it's 2-0 to New South Wales. It was a kick. Oh, Latrell's down the sideline here on the 50. He's still going, but he's going to get wrapped around there by Xavier Coates. A great chase down there. Fourth tackle here for New South Wales. Now Cleary now trying to break through the middle. Now last tackle. 15 metres away from the try line now. New South Wales. Tedesco with a grubber kick. Oh, that's surely a take. Addo-Carr just got taken out completely away from the ball. And it's going to be a penalty to New South Wales. That was a stupid mistake there by Queensland. As it was a grubber kick and it did roll way out. But Addo-Carr got completely taken out off the ball. It was number 18. It was Kyle Felt there. He took him out. So it is a, there was a chance to challenge, so New South Wales are going to get the ball on the 10. Is this tonight's game? Yes, this is tonight's game. So now, I don't understand what the Queenslanders are doing that. Kyle Felt had no reason to fucking do that. The ball's going to go out anyways, but it's just like... So now that is number 8. That is Daniel Saifidi. Now they're inside the 10 for the first tackle. Now Jake Trbojevic now 5 metres away from the try line now for the second tackle. Then they go down the line here. And it's Tom Trbojevic. My stream might be a little bit behind. But Tom Trbojevic has gotten the first try of State of Origin. And the very, very, very small amount of New South Wales fans go up. As 17.5 minutes gone, it is 6-0 to New South Wales with a kick to come. It was just basic passing and Tom Trbojevic getting through there. I wonder what the market was for him being first try scorer. That would actually be pretty much a fair in. Brilliant cutting pass there by Nathan Cleary, who gives it to Trbojevic, who gets the right through. Hello, it's Sammy and Maggie joining you from PNG. Hello to you. Hello, my friend. Welcome. So it's brilliant flat putt. It's just that was the thing that caused that try, was that useless penalty. This penalty that Queensland gave away there. But there it is, Tom Trbojevic, the first try scorer in the 2021 State of Origin series. So now a kick here from the sideline for New South Wales to make it 8-0. Remember, 1 sip for every missed kick. This will be the first kick done. Basically, the defence just pulled way too forward there for Queensland. As Tom Travojevic now getting the first try. Joining from Hawaii, hello, Nessie Paoi. Converted. How far behind am I? I don't know how behind I actually am, to be fair. So I'm actually going to just rejig the stream. So I'm assuming it has been converted. 9, go to 9 now. Arawa, thank you for subbing. 9 now. State of origin. There's actually a spider cam option, so you can just look through the cam. So that's actually, you know, kind of cool. This stream can work. So has it updated? Yep, it is 8-0 to New South Wales. Oh, damn it. It was loading and I thought I was going to back out because I didn't know if it was loading or not. And as soon as I clicked away, it was on out. So just like that, it is 8. How are you watching the game? I'm watching it on 9 now, which is basically Channel 9's like online thing. And okay, I don't know what's going on here. Hang on. State of origin. Watch live. So New South Wales have the ball there. They're on their 40. The stream's trying to load with the actual commentary of the camera ends, but don't know what's going on here. Talia, thank you for subbing. Hang on, let me just 9 now again. I mean, this is kind of why I prefer KO, but you know, who am I going for? I'm going for New South Wales and Fatima. I guess I have to watch the spider cam because that's the only one that's working. So Queensland now inside the other half now. Oh, but breakthrough here. It's a pass. It's number 4. That is Dane Gagai who's brought down. Oh, it's an offload here for Queensland. They're going down the line here. They've got numbers on their left side if they keep going. Oh, and Munster tried to go himself and he get brought down on inside the 10 now. I don't know what the first tackle is, to be fair. So Queensland now knocking on the doors to try to get some points to respond. They've got numbers here. Sherry Evans being selfish. He should have passed. Now last tackle here for Queensland. They've gone down the side. Oh, and they're trying to give it an offload. It's still going. And Queensland have lost the ball. And New South Wales will pick up the ball on their 15. Oh, it's a 0 tackle actually because of the tackle. Now Nazi Tai, thank you for subbing. So here's the first tackle now for New South Wales now on their 25. I'm watching literally the spider cam. There's no commentary. It's a bit ridiculous now. That's New South Wales now making it to the 35. They're still inside their own half here for the second tackle. Now it's a quick down the... Oh, it's a gap here. New South Wales are through here. I think it's Damien Cook. He gets a pass. Oh, he's messed. They've mucked it up. Passed it to Desco. Oh, it mustn't have... Oh, it's play on here to New South Wales. I thought it was a loss. And To'o scores! Brian To'o has scored on his debut for New South Wales. They might probably have to check this, but Brian To'o has gone over. Oh, we got to get the image up. Where is it? Oh, I got rid of it. No, we've got to add it. We've got to add it back. We've got to add the image back. I thought New South Wales lost it there. It may have been not a touch, but yeah. So it is I believe it should be a try here to New South Wales from Brian To'o. Come on, where's the picture? Where is it? So it should be 12-0 now to New South Wales with the kick to come. There he is. There's the boy. Yeah, they lost the ball square. I don't know what link, mate, and how to watch it free. The one in the it's in the description or it's in the pinned message. So Brian Toa with the sheesh. As Brian Toa gets the try. Abdul Islander, thank you for subbing. So now with a kick to come. And Mona Lisa Wally, thank you for subbing as well. I'm going to see if I can try to go back to the other the actual stream of it, which is actually with the commentary instead of the spider cam, because I don't know if that's just not working. Oh, we might be back. It's just going to take a little bit. Yep, there we are. We are back. So Brian Toa, I believe it has been given. It is a try. I don't know how, though, to be completely honest, but it is a try. So Brian Toa, sheesh, down the line here. He stays in beautifully. So just like that. Now it's a conversion now from the sideline. This will make it, with this conversion, will make it 14-0 to New South Wales. Queensland. I just want to. I'll crack one for Brian Toa. It gets. Charlie Cherry Evans, who's Mike say, all we need to do is just get into this back into this fucking game. Now Latrell Mitchell now with this conversion to make it 14-0. And he's nailed it down the middle. Who put the first try? The first try was Tom Trbojevic. So with that conversion, it's 2 from 2 for Latrell Mitchell, and it's 14-0 to New South Wales. Wowee. I'm just happy Brian Toa scored, man. I'm really happy. I'm happy. My man pulling out the sheesh. I'm just happy. Good on him. In his debut as well. Let us see again. Arthur James, if you are from New South Wales, you can click the link in the of the chat to actually create an account. You can watch it on 9 now, as I'm watching it like that right now. As Tedesco now will take the ball on the 20 for the first tackle. They're going to go down the right side. Hello, mean man. As there's the second tackle now for New South Wales, now on their 30. Any idea if Corozal is in the New South Wales squad for tonight? I'm not sure. He's probably the 18th man, if not, but it might be Campbell Graham. Rachel Case, thank you for subbing. So halfway now, that is Payne Haas now for New South Wales. It's an offload here for New South Wales as they're going to get brought down to halfway now for last tackle. Where are they playing? They are playing at Townsville. I have a feeling Gagai's got his try to. Well, for my multi, I kind of need him to score. Ooh. Xavier Coates gets brought down. A bit of an interesting tackle there for the 15 for the first. Now here comes. Fuck is wrong with... There's the second tackle on the 20 now for Queensland. Thank you, me man, for the sub. Gagai will bag 2 tries. It usually goes really well when he plays for Queensland. So now that's the number 30 now for the 4th tackle. That is Tino with the run. Oh, it's a bad pass there. New South Wales have gotten the ball back here. And now the ball's going to go out. So New South Wales have just wasted a knock on there from Queensland. And it's going to be a... as we just see an absolute slaphead. Oh, as Nathan Cleary is bleeding on the under his eye. Lillian Lee Capetta, thank you for subbing. Oh, he's copped an elbow to the face there by Tom Trbojevic. Oh, fuck. No, thank you for subbing, Agent Mark. Latrell just got injured. Wait, actually. Did that actually just happen? Yeah, thank you, Cynthia Papada, for the sub. So it was an advantage play, so it is the ball to New South Wales. So I believe that is the number that New South Wales car now with the ball on the 30. And now that's the second tackle for New South Wales. Now they're on the 25. The 25 metres over the try line. Tedesco to Luai. Luai now 15 metres away from the try line now for the third tackle. Now Tom Trbojevic trying to break through, and he's just 5 metres away from the try line now. Fourth tackle here for New South Wales. Now Payne Haas with the ball now, 5 metres away. Last tackle. Slim Shady creating a counter at the end. Oh, it's a pass off. Oh, it's To'o again! To'o has scored again for New South Wales. I just said legit again. I fucking predicted it. Brian To'o has scored again for New South Wales. Absolute Nathan Cleary with the offload. And it somehow has gone all the way to To'o, who's just able to keep it in. And he scores. It's a double for Brian To'o. Slim Shady, thank you for subbing. It's Queensland can catch up, have faith. What is going on for Queen? Amy Jo Elborn, thank you for subbing. There was the offload there by Tarek Sems, a beautiful pass, and To'o there. If To'o wasn't there, it would have been out. So Brian To'o gets his second try at his State of Origin debut. Okay, news here. Christian Welch has failed his HIA, meaning he will not come back for Queensland. So it's more bad news their way. Brian To'o, man, we just... Sheesh! If Queensland lose, I ain't going to score tomorrow. Yeah, I remember those days. What's wrong with Queensland ball handling? Up the roads, but they aren't too good. So To'o now getting his second. Now, pain in the ass watching this Queensland score, boys. Cheers anyway, mate. That's all good, Mark. But, so now a conversion here. Now To'o's also bleeding right near the eye. So two of the Panthers players are busted up. Oh, basically he scored and one of the Queensland players tried to run over and tackle him and he's kind of clipped him in the eye, but it was all good. So here we go. Conversion here from Nathan Cleary. This to make it 20-0. And he curls it, and it's gone straight down the middle. And with 11 minutes remaining, it is 20-0 to New South Wales. If Queensland loses, I won't do my remote learning. Home game to Sheesh. Oh, I'm happy for To'o, man. He deserves playing for Origin. If only Slater and Thurston were playing. Yeah, absolutely fantastic they are. How is Coruscant doing? Coruscant was starting on the he was on the reserve, so I'm not sure if he actually is starting. I'm just gonna check. Actually, I'm gonna scroll down. Is he actually? Is he? Oh, so Coruscant is. So Coruscant is the 18th man. So he is. He hasn't come on the field yet. A video plays on Nuka Cub. If you go to the link and create an account, you can actually watch this game for free. He is on there. So here's the first held up now. That's number 8. That's Daniel Saifidi on the 15 for the first tackle. And now that's Brian To'o again going through. Dan Kummer, thank you for subbing. So second tackle now. They're just shy of the 30, New South Wales. As that is Payne Haas now, making it to the 35. Tunetank, give me a sheesh. Sheesh! I'm not being able to usually do it. It is my birthday tomorrow and I'm turning 11. Happy birthday, Will James. Fiji Batty Boy's doing great for New South Wales. How do you watch it for free in New Zealand? I actually do not know, unfortunately, the GOAT. So there's a kick now from halfway for Cleary. And it's been taken there by Valentine Holmes, who will get brought down on the 15 for Queensland. Lizzie Mully, thank you for the sub. As the crowd trying to bring Queensland back into this game. That's Cherry Evans now on the 20 for the second tackle. They're interviewing the coach in the... they're interviewing Brad Fittler in the middle of the field. It's a set restart here for Queensland. Oh, that's the number 17. That is Joe Offenguy now on the field. So now here's the third tackle now for Queensland. It was David Fafita. Now they're on their 45 inside their own half. And now Cherry Evans now that gets a fast ball. Almost a breakthrough there for Valentine Holmes, but he gets brought down on the 40 inside of Queensland's New South Wales' half. Can you update injuries made on Queensland's side now? Christian Welch got a HIA and he's been ruled out of the game. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday, gaming boy. Please share live stream. Marioni, if you click the link if you're from New South Wales, from Australia, sorry. Oh, it's a knock on there by Queensland anyways. It's So basically if you go to the link there and if you go to the link in the pinned chat somewhere and create a free account if you're from Australia, you can watch it there, but if you're not from Australia, I don't know what to do. Who put the first try? Schleckler Tom, that was Tom Trebojevic. Joan Nakiso, thank you for subbing. So New South Wales will be getting the ball in the scrum. Mark Hunt, Bubblebee Tuna, sorry I'm late. How good is New South Wales in the lead here? They need Ponga in the team. I don't know, I don't even think Ponga would. Oh, hang on, Fafita's now come off the field. That's interesting. David Fafita has just come off the field. Maybe a sub. Oh, and Toa now powering over the first tackle on the 20. Never count out Queensland, though, because they could just all come back in the second half. You never know. As Tedesco now trying to break through. Now makes it to the 45 for the third tackle. Now, Hood Os just subscribed. Thank you for subbing. Now, Addo Carr now trying to break through. He's now on halfway for the fourth tackle. Now, they're going to go down the left side. It's Jerome Lua here with an early kick. It's a grubbered one. And they're going to let it... Queensland are going to let it go out, so it's going to be a scrum feed on the 10 for the first tackle. Well, I need to pay online, but I cannot access from where I am on Papua New Guinea. Any possibility of watching free? So do you need to pay for the 9 now thing? Because if you have to, then I don't have any solution, unfortunately. Sorry. So now Queensland now. First tackle now on the 15. Nessie Poi, thank you for subbing. The white team always get more hyped up. We get Noosa 44, beat Noosa 44-0 to back in high school from Brisbane. Jesus Christ, it makes me wish I never rose again to watch this game. So boots are tangled there, so it's a fourth tackle here for Queensland. And they're going to go down the sideline here. They make it past halfway here. And now this will be the last tackle. Oh, it's another knock on by Queensland. But they're going to call for a... they're going... penalty to New South Wales. Is it? No, it's a penalty to Queensland for a strip. Thank you to everyone who just subbed. Julie Ganidi was one. Who I go for New South Wales. It was Latrell Mitchell who tried to strip it out, so it's going to be a penalty here to Queensland. $1,000 on Queensland probably wasn't my smartest decision, but now Queensland now with a full set of 6, about 30 minutes away from the try line. They need to get points back here as we've got about 6 minutes remaining in this half. As now that's a Feng guy now with the ball on the 20 for the second tackle. Now that's number 16. That's Fudawaka now on the 15. And they're going to go down the sideline here. And the Kafusi now 5 minutes over the try line now. Fourth tackle. Cherry Evans now. They're going to try to send it to the sideline now. They've got plenty of numbers if they try. And just like that, it's a try to Queensland. And it's Kurt Capewell has gotten a try for Queensland. They definitely needed that. It is 20 points to 4 now with a kick to come. Pass from Munster straight to Capewell. Fools everybody, including the crowd. New South Wales defence was caught lucking there. John Fayo, thank you for the sub. That was a brilliant dummy there by Capewell, who gets the try. If it breaks even, that would be a win at this point. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's another It's another Penrith player who scored. So now a conversion here from Cameron Munster. I believe he's going to be the kicker. Tux Rawali, thank you. Rawali, thank you for the sub. So this, the kick must have gone through because it's just been updated. So I'm assuming the conversion did go through because Valentine Holmes is kicking it actually. So now the kick, well, I'm assuming it went in because the scoreboard's already added it. Yep, but it's gone in. Started streaming 69 minutes ago. Nice. Brilliant stuff there. So we're very close now. We're about 3.5 minutes till half time, but Queensland definitely needed that try. If they can hold out here for the rest of the first half, they can go into the sheds clean. Nathan Cleary's bleeding a lot on his cheek here. He's bleeding on his cheek, but he's having to get it wiped off. So Cleary's got to come off the field. That's bullshit. So Cleary's got to come off the field because of his him bleeding. So number 14's come on, Jack Whiten. So there's the kickoff there by New South Wales. And it's gone out on the full. And now Queensland get the ball back as the camera looks back at all the nuffies. Solomon Taragan Nikatoga. Cleary's a pussy. It's like, I mean, he was literally forced off the field by the referee. So now Queensland now 25 metres over the try line. Now there's their second tackle or first tackle. So now Munster now makes it into the 15 for the second tackle. Now they're going to go down the middle here. That's number 16. That is Fadawega. Still a third tackle now for Queensland. And Adokar needs to be careful when he comes more forward. Comes more from the thing. And it's another set restart now for Queensland. Great, now going Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans will get brought down on the 20 for the second tackle. As there's about 2.5 minutes now remaining in the game. And it's an early grubber kick here. And Brian Toa will pick up the ball and it'll be... Oh, he's still going. Oh, that's surely got to be a high shot there. Maybe not. So it's going to be a goal line dropout here for New South Wales. Bit of a... I will say though, there was a bit of a dodgy... I don't know why he would kick there. I mean, it was from Munster. It's a bit of a dream Hail Mary there. So there's the goal line drop out there from New South Wales. And now that's Valentine Holmes who will get the ball now on the 25 for the first tackle. Now there's that's Tino now, 15 metres away from the try line now. There's 90 seconds remaining in this half. Oh, that's a knock on. It's a knock on by Queensland. That was a good bit of play there from the pressure from New South Wales. Latrell Mitchell making the tackle. Brilliant acceleration there. He reads that Valentine is going to get the ball and he knocks it on. Brilliant timed run there by Latrell Mitchell.
Yeah, at this level, Sterlo, you need to attack with your defence, and Latrell Mitchell certainly did that then. And looking dangerous to Queenslanders. It's a big play by Latrell.
So now there's under a minute now remaining. 15 metres away from in their half now. That's going to be Brian To'o, who takes the ball to the 25 for the first tackle. This will probably be the last set of the match. Of the half, sorry. Half, I should have stated. But it's going to be a set restart now for New South Wales. To the 25 for the first tackle now. And now Latrell Mitchell now. He's broken through. He's by the 40. And to get brought down on the 45 inside of Queensland's half now for the second tackle. There's 25 seconds remaining in this half. Can New South Wales get one more try before the break? As Whiten gets brought down as he loses a shoe. 45 metres away from the try line now for the third tackle. As Tom Trbojevic now makes it to the 35 metres away from the try line now for the fourth. Tedesco now gets the ball off to Addo Carr. And Carr will be brought down 30 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle. But the siren has sounded. Oh, hang on. There's some pushing and shoving. Of course, it's Munster getting into it because, of course, it fucking is. But there's some pushing and shoving, some handbags. There's no punching. There's just handbags. Just some push and shove. Nothing in it. Right on half time here. So what happened there? It was Kyle Felton. So it was Felton it was Felton Murray, and then that was Cameron Munster getting into it, and then just basically just pushing and shoving. So at half time of this game, it is 20-6 in favour of the New South Wales Blues. Who kicked off? Queensland kicked off. So, there we are. So, the tensions did boil up, so this is just a time to calm down from the game there. So, I definitely feel like it was fairly important for Queensland to actually get the try. Testy, if you actually go to the link in the top of the chat and just create a account, you can actually watch the game for free. Your point of view from first half, if player stands out. For this, it was obviously, I mean, you can't go past Brian To'o. 2 tries in his Origin debut. Good player. For Queensland, definitely Kyle Felt's been doing a fair bit to get himself noticed. He's been going rather well. Also, Afengai and Fodawaker off the bench. Am I like the only Queensland supporter here? No, there's a fair few of them. Because the second half will be legendary. That is true. And think of it, everybody go to VIP Row Sports. Okay, yep, go there if that has a link. Go there. But yeah, a lot of tensions that have been building up over the game. But I feel like no sin bins yet so far. But who knows what might happen. I feel like I don't know how I feel about it's just basically like so. Nathan Cleary got cut around here, and the time to stop, and it was basically he wanted to keep playing because it was the second time that actually started bleeding, and basically it you forced him to. Gerard's son forced him off the field, but so there we are. So here's the tail of the tape, basically. So you have Tom Trebojevic with the first try at the 17th minute, and then tie on the 21st and the 26th. Danny Lepo, thank you for subbing. I predict Cleary to bleed some more in the second half. It wouldn't be that hard because those things around there, they just keep bleeding. They don't stop bleeding unless you actually can forcibly stop it, like put a bit of Vaso on it or whatever the boxers use to stop the bleeding. So versions of the... I don't know why, but I feel like that penalty goal is going to be very important in this match. The score, it is currently 20 points to 6 in favour of New South Wales. If this is its own pop person, yeah. True. Or his chin. He has got a big chin. Tonga Tupo, thank you for subbing. The thing is, it's like you can't rule out Queensland. That's the thing. It's just the one thing that I don't know why, but I feel like that penalty goal in the by the New South Wales in the early 10 minutes may have something to do with the result of this match. I mean, any score is going to have a result in the playing of the match. So, who's kicking off second half? New South Wales will be kicking off second half as they won the toss and elected Queensland to kick. One sip of what? It's a sip of this Dr. Jerd's Jungle Juice, which is basically fortified wine. It tastes awful. How do I watch Free from the Philippines? I do not know, unfortunately, Samson. But the first try, that was Tom Trebojevic. 4x golf. I just say any beer, to be fair. It is a bit weird how New South Wales went from like 8 years ago was Victoria bitter, now it's Tui's new. It's a bit of a weird. It needs to be whiskey, 100%. I don't have any whiskey on me, unfortunately, but yeah, we definitely. Thank you for everyone who is subscribing, but yeah, I just need some. Almost thought someone was going to hit the bin on the buzzer. Yeah, it was very close. If you want to watch in New Zealand, go to Play Store, type 3, then download the app and sign up. Okay. Shadowbite, who am I going for? As a Novocastrian, if in doubt, rum is a good alternative. Oh, easy. Bundaberg, just war. Never rule Queensland out. That is the one thing. Thanks, mate. I guess I'll just hear the updates from you. Yeah, I've got Samson. Oh, you could if you are from New Zealand, Jonathan just put up a thing in a very old grape juice. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Oh, hello, Melissa. Welcome. Doesn't rum taste like metho? And it's like, I don't know. I never had metho before. You know what I hate is the pre-game breakdown and the halftime breakdown. Yeah. Like, currently at the moment, they're talking... The NBN are talking to Tom Trebojevic as the Blues team heading to the sheds. It's like, bro, just let him go into the shed. Like, come on. Like, I've just watched the first half. I don't need a breakdown. It's like, no, what do you mean? You want to hear Phil Gould say, alright, Josh Adokar is the fastest player in the world. Like 20 times. What do you mean? It's, Romeo Mike, thank you for subbing. Does anyone... who do you think will win? I can't tell. It's only... The second half, like someone says, it's going to be legendary, and regardless of what happens. So, Makai B, thank you for the sub. It's basically either going to be Queensland make a monumental comeback for the ages, or New South Wales just run away with it, or the scores just stay the exact same. But yeah, I would like to see if they do the Origin like in regional places. Not regional, but you know what I mean. As a Queenslander, we need to score first. If not, Blues will win. Yeah, I feel. I don't think it's got to come to that point yet. If Queensland didn't score that that try by Capewell, I think maybe that had to be the case. But just like that, you just need the momentum to swing your way, and you can just go through. Shout out to all the people out there in Papua New Guinea. Nathan's eye was bad as the ref say you need to go off the field. He just put a towel down and he came back on. It's just, what's your team for this? It is New South Wales, but my club team is the Newcastle Knights. Like in terms of like where like an alternative place like for New South Wales to have a game. So say if they did something like this, but not in Townsville. I was thinking Newcastle, but I don't think it would actually work if they do an Origin game in Newcastle. How about the head on Cleary, though? Hit every branch on the ugly tree. Yeah, he looks like... he actually has a resemblance to Crimson Chin from... what's his name? Oh, bloody. I'm going to have to get my circumcised Blues words. Might as well chop off my whole dick. My dick is just that small. Hi, NRO. I was here. Newcastle, where in Newcastle? That would be the stadium, whatever the fuck it's called nowadays. McDonald Jones. I'll go for the Knights as well. Shout out to Clark Tie Club vlogging out here in the struggle as well. Newcastle would be interesting whiners for whiners. Hang on, Jesus, don't you put water into wine? No. Update on Smash injuries in the games and sin bins. There's been no sin bins at the moment. Just in terms of injury, Christian Walsh failed his HIA, so that's the only thing that's gone missing. Because I think the crowd would actually be more split in terms of for the Origin of Newcastle. I thank you, Elijah, for subbing because of because the amount of players that have played for both sides from Newcastle. How long until the game's back on? Only a couple of minutes. They're still currently on the halftime breakdown. To be fair, they have been good. Yeah, Queensland currently apparently the penalty count for Queensland is it's 4-0. Octo's what channel? It's on channel 9, but it's if you're online, it's on 9 now. You just create the account for it, the account, and you can watch it to your heart's content. You can even watch previous ones. I feel like it's the only reason they're not going to do it. It's going to pull up some like bullshit. Oh, there's hills, so you can't exactly protect it because if some case a fight happens, but it's like whatever. Bankwest would also be an interesting one. But then again, it's not that much different from Sydney. Who am I going for? Gangster Pingu. Gangster Ping. That's a really good name. I'm going for New South Wales. But I don't know. It's like I would like to see them do one in New Zealand. New Zealand, I think, would be a good one to do. Tyrai's Marikura, thank you for subbing. Like I know people like go on about like I know people go on about how it's like, oh, they shouldn't be having games in like Adelaide or Perth or Melbourne and stuff like that. It was like, bro, just why not do it in New Zealand? Like I know because New Zealand have been a bit messed up with obviously with COVID and all that, but because the Warriors having to be over in the in Gosford, so I feel like they should have one in they should have one in New Zealand, maybe at Mount Smart Stadium, Eden Park. Can you put the game scream? No, I can't, unfortunately. But so a lot of people are saying I can't show the game, unfortunately, due to copyright. Basically, if I show like a minute of footage from the actual game, the stream will just die. But if you are in Australia, you can go to the the pinned message in the chat. You just create an account for 9 now and you can watch it all live. I need to figure out a way. I need to like wear glasses or like or something like that as we're getting another advertisement for the Celebrity Apprentice. Eden Park would be sold out. I think that'd be because it's even the weirdest one they've ever done Origin for. It's like they did it in America. They did a literal State of Origin match in the United States. Like, just do it in Eden Park. Like, go ahead. Just put it in New Zealand. Any suggestions for a multi for the second half, boys? I actually did have a multi for this game, so it may or may not come through. I had Queensland to win, Dane Gagai anytime try scorer, and David Fafita score anytime try scorer. Wait, what? Origin America? Yeah, it was sometime. I think it was in the late 80s. They did a State of Origin match in America. It was in LA. State of Origin America. Yeah, here it is. It was in 1987. The match was played at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Long Beach, California. New South Wales won 30-18. How much did you bet? Oh, I whacked $5 on it, and I also power played it. So basically, if it does come through, I'll get $86. So yeah, it's like back in '87. So what are they doing now during halftime? They did just do the halftime like break, the halftime like analysis, but they're now on advertising. So I think in a couple of minutes we will be back in for the second half. We should be in a couple of minutes the second half. Just realised the family's not. Do I play footy? No. I did. I mean, I technically did, but I played like one gala day for my school back when I was at school back 3 years ago in year 12. What's up with these weird ads? Oh, the Ninja Warrior. Whoa. Corkscrew. Oh, speaking of Ninja Warrior, I did. Anybody hear about the Operation Ironside done by the Australian police? Like, and they got like so many cunts done. Mr. Ball, thank you for subbing. And one of the people that got done was like this former Ninja Warrior competitor. It turned out she had a bloody oh, she had something. No, sorry, you should play. No, I'm a bitch. All I need to do is just get like punt. It's like just a little hit to me shoulder, and I'm a little bitch. Is the Rugby League World Cup this year? Yes, it is. It's actually in October after the NRL season. It's in England. I only found out about that a couple of weeks ago as well, so it should be interesting to see what happens. Hello, Drip. Can you shout me out, please? Shout out to YT Dimsy17. Okay, I believe we should be back for the second half. Yeah, Daly Cherry Hammond's giving the last team talk now before both teams go back out. Thanks, mate, just because you're very helping for us in the village because no TV. No worries, Jerry. Hello, Model Wolf. Who do I go for? I'm going for New South Wales. Okay, both teams. What side are you watching on? I'm watching on 9 now. It's the link to it's in the pin message. Or you just create accounts. Basically, watching Channel 9 on your like computer or your phone. Yeah, no worries, Dimsy. Okay, shout out to my baby girl Josepha Casimo from Papua New Guinea. Shout out to Josepha Casimo from Papua New Guinea. So here we go. New South Wales now walking back onto the field. to get a performance out and continue to win, to go through it potentially. Is it 3-on-9 now? Yes, it is. All you need to do is just create an account, and you can watch it to your heart's content. So there it is. New South Wales coming out of the crowd. Fiji batting might surprise in the World Cup. You never know. TVNZ 3 is streaming. So now Queensland now coming back onto the field. They need to do they definitely need to do their duty for the second half to come back. As Queensland now back onto the field. 40 minutes separate on who will win the first game, and we'll go into Suncorp with a 1-game advantage. Tiana Howard, thank you for the sub. There's Paul Green now wanting to get on. So here we go. New South Wales will be kicking off. Queensland will be running that way. They're going screen right. So thank you, Kyrie Demeanor. So here's the kickoff now. New South Wales, we are underway for the second half of State of Origin. Can you send my greetings to the boys at Lab 112 in PNG? Lab 112 at PNG. Akapita Gamay sends you his regards. Thank you, Blake Doy. Just type TVNZ on 3, first website. Alright. Anyone New Zealand wanting to watch the game, go to that thing. As Queensland now get the third tackle now. They're on their 30. Now Seward now got an offload there to Grant. And now Kafusi now get brought down on the ball, just shy of the 40 for the... Oh, it's a 0. It's a set restart here for Queensland. And now Fodawaker now on halfway for the first tackle. And there's a wrap up there on Grant now. Grant's on the 45, away from the try line for the second tackle. Now it's number 16. It's Fodawaker getting a lot of hit ups here. So 35 minutes away from the try line now for Queensland. They're on their third tackle. Queensland's gone to the sideline now. I think that's David Fafita, who's got to be chased back to the 45 for the fourth tackle. So it's a grubber kick there for Queensland. There's numbers chasing, but it's going to go out on the 25. Oh, the family are now back. I actually might just close the door, to be fair. Oh, thank you, Isaac. Thank you. As a scrum feed happens, that is Brian To'o now on the 30 for the first tackle. Now that's Payne Haas now, making it to the 45 for the second tackle. Now New South Wales are now in Queensland's half now. 45 metres away from the try line now for the third tackle. Now Cleary's giving it off to Tom Trebojevic now. 30 metres away from the try line now. Are the scores up to date? Yes, they are up to date. Josh Machar Music Productions. Thank you for subbing. 25 metres away. Last tackle. There's the kick from Cleary. And it came off a Blues player, and Queensland will pick up the ball on the 10 for the first tackle. Ash Aussie, thank you for the ball. Hang on, Jerome Luai is down. Alfred Bundy, thank you for the sub, hey. Jerome Luai is grabbing his back. Like if someone scores, it will show up on the scorebar. Yes, it will. Some with Jerome Luai. Oh, he went up for the ball and he accidentally gets a knee into the back by Xavier Coates. There's nothing in that. He was going for the ball. Nothing wrong with that. As Jerome Luai tried to bat it back, but it went forward. Asifa Nadaku, thank you for the sub. Seriously, this is the score. Yes, Karen, this is the score. It's a bit weird because my mum's name's Karen. As Genny GG, thanks for the sub. As Jack Whiten, I think set to make a return to the field, I believe, maybe. Or he's come off. So here's the first tackle now for Queensland. And he's going to get dragged back to the 10 for the first tackle. And now there's the second tackle now for Queensland. They're on their 15. Will the game be uploaded on YouTube once the game is complete today? Not too sure, Drake. The highlights will be, but I'm not sure about the full match. As that's number 15 now. That is Jaden Sewer for the 4th tackle on the 25. Still inside their own half. And now there's an early kick there by Munster. And it's going to take a bit of a bounce here. And Tedesco's going to pick up the ball here. And it'll get brought down on the 30 for the first tackle. And now Brian To'o now gets down to the 35 for the second tackle. Who's playing fullback now? For Queensland, it is Valentine Holmes, and for New South Wales, it is James Tedesco. Angela Sharp, thank you for the sub. So now Payne Haas now with the ball. Oh, it's gone backwards. Oh, that's a definite knock on there by Damien Cook. So it's a knock on there by New South Wales. As 5 minutes have now gone. I should also thank Metron, Sammy, Foden Shooter, and Villux for joining the Discord server. So yeah, Cook with the neck on. Who do I go for in the NRL? I go for Newcastle. Tarek God, sorry. How do I watch? If you go to the link pinned in the chat and create a free account, you can watch the game. I have to have a shower, so I'm listening to you. All right. Thank you, Adari Jr. for the sub. So Queensland from the scrum on their 45. And Gangsta Pingy, thank you for subbing. So here's the second tackle now. It was Cameron Munster on the 45 again. And that's number 11. That is Cameron Murray. I think he's come back onto the field. As that is Fodawaker now on halfway. I think they've actually gone past into Queensland's, New South Wales' half now for the third tackle. And now that is Fodawaker now. 35 metres away from the try line now. Cherry Evans going off to Munster. They're going to go down the other side here. That's a brilliant wrap-up tackle there by Tom Travoy, which is 30 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for Queensland. Cooper Bailey, thank you for subbing. It's a high one. Oh! And that's going to be a definite penalty against New South Wales as Tedesco went up and jumped for the ball. Oi! Fucking hell. Number 7. Oh, Fengai, what are you trying to start, mate? I think it was a Fengai trying to go for the jump, but he accidentally completely takes out Tedesco. So it's a bit silly. So we're going to have a look here. It's a penalty to New South Wales. Vinny's thank you for subbing. So basically, referee talking to Luai. Basically, they got the penalty and the charge in. So, yeah, Fengai literally was looking at Tedesco when he went up for it. But who do you go for, New South Wales or Queensland? I go for New South Wales. So Fengai. So the penalty there for New South Wales is to pick it up on the 35 inside their half. And now here's the first tackle. That is Tom Trbojevic now on the 45. And now that is Payne Haas now, who makes it past halfway and into Queensland's territory for the second tackle. As Caitlin Bursey, thank you for the sub. And now that is Isaiah Yeo, makes it to the 35. He's trying to get a strip, the number 11, Kafusi. As Cook now gets it off to Cleary. Oh, big shot there on Latrell Mitchell. A tackle for, they're going to drag it back. It's Mitchell and... oh, it's South Sydney. Okay, so it's him and Sewer. They're both Sydney players. How many minutes till half-time? We are in the second half, so half-time has gone past already. There's a kick over the top here for the last tackle. Another nice play. New South Wales player went down, but it's going to be the first tackle here for Queensland. It was Valentine Holmes. And now that is number 18. Wait, number 8. Felt. Oh, Kyle Felt, sorry. So now third tackle here for Queensland. Now they're on their 30. As Valentine Holmes now gets brought down on halfway for the fourth tackle. Queensland playing really quickly now. As Munster now will get brought down on the 45 inside of New South Wales' half now. Last tackle here for Queensland. There's the kick there by Cherry Evans. And it's taken by Brian To'o. As To'o gets brought down on the 25 for New South Wales inside of their half. As Latrell Mitchell now makes it to the 35 for the second tackle. Now Tedesco now on the 45 for the third tackle. Now it's Tom Trbojevic now, 45 metres away from the try line now for the fourth tackle. Apollo now, New South Wales now. If they get a pass off here, it's Addo-Carr now. Through the 20, he's now going to be brought down on the 15. He's now on the 10 now. 10 metres away from the try line now as Capewell's now on the ground. Last tackle here for New South Wales. Luai, they go down the other side here. Grab a kick. And Latrell Mitchell has scored! Latrell Mitchell has scored for New South Wales from the grubber kick there by from the pass from Luai to a grubber kick by, I believe, Tom Trbojevic. And it's now 24-6 with a kick to come for New South Wales. If you look at this commentator tank, I'll get you 4 more subs. No fake subs, real. Vinny's. There's a pass down the side to Addo-Carr with brilliant space, but then they force it down to the other side for the last tackle. Luai gets off to Tom Trbojevic, gets the grubber kick, and Latrell Mitchell slips right through, and he gets the try. Luai, I think, is... I honestly think if they're going to pick anybody for the man of the match for New South Wales, I think Jerome Luai definitely going well. As I said earlier, Latrell and Tom, that is what you said, Mark Knight. Who scored the try for the Blues? Latrell just scored, Tom Trbojevic scored the first one, and Brian To'o with 2 tries. And so now a kick here will make it a 20-point lead for New South Wales. So we have 10 minutes into the second half. That's a brilliant bit of play. And Latrell Mitchell... He's got passion, and Brian To'o, Jerome Luai doing the Penrith Panthers celebrations. Everyone jumping onto each other. Okay, so now a conversion here. So someone's been putting a report here for Queensland. I believe it was because Cameron Murray looked worse for wear there for a shot. Oh, as Kyle Felt goes on a late hit there on Cameron Murray. He's been on report. He's very lucky to not be in the bin for that, in my honest opinion. Julius Bergen, thank you for the sub now. Kick here from Lathan Cleary. This to make it 26-6. Him short, thank you for the sub. And the kick has gone through. All of the kicks have gone through so far. So, not much of the jungle juice has been had. Hi, take on Vinny's friend. He told me to sub. I think I should really.
Do stuff you've never done before. Like order one of these.
You order those all the time.
Because the holiday here this year is just what Australia needs.
Yeah, this is basically just an ad. It's got Hamish Blake in it. So now the kickoff here by Queensland to resume. We've got 30 minutes remaining in this matchup. As that is Junior Paulo now going in with a barnstormer on the 15 for the first tackle. And now that's Brian To'o now. Makes it to the 25 for the second tackle. Now Tedesco trying to break through here. It'll get brought down on the 45 for the third tackle. Now Cameron Murray now with the ball. No, it's not Cameron Murray, that's Yeo. Oh, big charge there from the number 17 of Liam Martin now. Last tackle of VJ Vinny taking the sub. Damn Duke and Droughts, you got more views than BKR Sports. Wow. Thanks, guys. There's a take there. Oh! Need to be careful from that take there. That is the number 2. That is Xavier Coates on the 10. And now Queensland are getting dragged back to the 5 now for the second tackle. It is just game 1. That is a thing. That is a definite factor. So there's a third tackle now for Queensland now. They're still inside the 10 now. That's number 15. That is Jaden Stewart now. Makes it to the 20. KS Galaxy, thank you for the sub. Now that's, I believe, Fodawaker, I believe. Now, last tackle here for Queensland on the 25. Not so short, thank you for the sub. But there's a kick there from Cherry Evans. But it definitely sets the tone, 100% Dan Kammer. So Addo Carr now with the ball as he goes straight into the hands of as Addo Carr will get brought back to the 20 for the first tackle. As AJ Brimson now on the field for Queensland. Oh, almost looked like a bit of a high one there, but I think Jaden still put it a bit in time. Eliminations, thank you for the sub. As Brian To'o now makes it to the 40 for the third tackle. Still inside of Tyler DeBomb. I'm in his way. Now Jerome Luai now gives it off to Latrell. Now to Tarek Sims. Tarek's still got the ball. It'll get brought up 35 metres away from the try line now. Now Camion Cook goes himself. Gets an offload now to Payne Haas. Now Payne Haas will get brought down 20 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle for New South Wales. Now the pass to Chom Trebojevic. Now tries to get a pass off. It's still in. No, it's out. So it's going to go out on the 20 and Queensland will get the ball. Yes, now looking, if you read, you got 40 subs. That is Juvenese. Dude, why it's going to love from Fiji. Shout out to everyone out there in Fiji. To all the buddies out there. To Tyler DeBomb, thank you for the sub. And now that is Xavier Coates now trying to break through. He's now on the 30 for the first tackle for Queensland. Stephanie Uri, thank you for the sub. Now here's the second tackle now for Queensland now on the 40. As that is the number 10. That is Tino. Now it's a third tackle now, just shy of halfway. Stephen Ayton, thank you for the sub. That's Tino. Is that Tino again? No, they're going to get passes down to the other side here, Queensland. As that is David Fafita now. He'll get brought down on halfway for the fourth tackle. Now you've got to go down. Oh, it's straight through the middle there. That's number 15. That is Jaden Sewer. Now 40 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for Queensland. Here's the kick from Munster. Oh, a little bit of a late shot there by Liam Martin. And Addo Carr with a fantastic take on the 30. You're such a king for showing us the scores in the godly commentary. No, I try my best. So Munster not taking that well. Munster does need to keep it under control here. So third tackle now for New South Wales. Now they're on the 45. As now Brian To'o gets it off to Luai. Now to Mitchell. As Mitchell now brought down on halfway now for the fourth tackle. Now it's a quick play here. Now it's To'o now. Gets brought down on the 35 away from the try line. Last tackle here for New South Wales. Jerome Luai with the kick up in the air. And Holmes takes the catch. Looked like a tackle where it was still in midair. But it's not going to be given. I feel like that could have been a penalty there for Queensland personally. As that is Xavier Coates now. Breaking through everybody gets brought down to 15. Ravi Soroti for the acre. Thank you for the sub. Well, almost looks like a headshot, high shot there by New South Wales, but that's on the 20 now for the third tackle for Queensland. No, that was high. Yeah, that was definitely high by Addo Carr. It's not even much, but Queensland is starting to get a bit... So it's a penalty here for Queensland, but I I do feel like Queensland are getting a bit bit angry. Yeah, it was at O'Carr. That was a high shot. So there's the kick there. So Queensland will get the ball on their 40. As that is number 12, that is Daniel Fafita now, who will get brought down on halfway for the first tackle. And now that's number 17, that is a Fang guy now on the 40 inside of New South Wales' half. Now Cherry Evans. Queensland currently has the ball, so this is going to be the third tackle now for Queensland. They are 35 metres over the try line. That's number 11, that is Kafusi, who got tackled. Now Munster. Trying to pass around with a bit of a spin. I think that's the number 3. There's Capewell. As Capewell will get brought down on the 25 for the 4th. Now it's Cherry Evans now. Trying to break through to get brought down. 15 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle for Queensland. Now Munster with a kick over the top. It's going to be a knock on there by Queensland. And Isabel's still gotten the ball. As Cleary gets brought down on the 10 for the first tackle. I feel like even if they got dragged out of the field there, New South Wales would have been a knock on anyways by Queensland. Everyone who's on this live, you better like us. Oh, you never see New South Wales, Queensland would have... No. We ain't doing a threat subbing. Oh, it's an offload there for New South Wales as Tedesco's picked up the ball as he's going to get brought down on the 30. For the third tackle. How many minutes remaining? There is 22 minutes remaining. There's Jerome Luai now. Through with a gap. He's going. He gets a pass to Latrell. And a pass to Turbo Tom. And it's another try to New South Wales. Beautiful play there. Brilliant run there by Jerome Luai. Breaking through the gap. Gets the pass off to Latrell Mitchell. And then the other one there to Tom Trbojevic, who gets his second of the night. And it's now 30 points to 6 with a kick to come. And it's right down the middle as well, which will be the kick. It will be 32 points to 6. Isapeki Soko Vagon. Thank you for the sub. The thing is, though, that's the thing. It's like... Even it is still game 1. It's like Queensland can definitely come back in the other 2 games. Vinny's, it's all good. You don't have to think. As Chris Broken, thank you for the sub. Yeah, the foreskin is safe. So Penrith players linking up to create that play, and just like that, it's just all good. Vinny's, it's all good, man. You don't have to spam, man. So there's a conversion there. So with 20 minutes remaining, it is 32-6 to New South Wales.
Get up to 6% cashback, plus a binge basic subscription on us.
Good night, people. Catch you in game 2. Go to hell, New South Wales fans. Yeah, see you, Sharana. Mayo Meso, thank you for the sub. Multi going terribly. Yeah, mine's going terribly as well. Mine's not even had a single leg hit yet. And just like that, there is a New South Wales chant going around the North Queensland Stadium. Who's kicking for the New South Wales? That is Nathan Cleary. He's the kicker. Naomi Tongschek, thank you for the sub. So now here's the first tackle now for New South Wales on the 20 for the first tackle. Royal DJ, thank you for the sub. Now Brian To'o makes it to the 25 for the second tackle. Now Payne Haas. Kaz Zion, thank you for subbing. Oh yeah, we all know you win this round, so stop fucking around like a pussy. So to Sarusi Kaladi, thank you for the sub now. Fourth tackle now, that's Cleary now on halfway. No, it's not Cleary, it's Martin on halfway. Now 40 minutes left on the try line now. Last tackle for New South Wales. Here's a kick up by Cleary. Oh, and it's passed back to Latrell's gotten the ball from the catch. And he scored again. Latrell's got a double. An absolute mishap there from the kick take from the catcher. Believe it was what? They're saying it's no try. What? So hang on, they're reviewing this. They're saying it was a kick up. And they're trying to see if Payne Haas interfered with the play. I don't think he did. So if he comes in between 10 metres of the kick, so a player goes up for the catch. There's no pressure on him. So basically, one of the... they were checking if Payne Haas, because he was near the play, they were trying to see if he affected the take. He's inside the 10, however, he has no impact. It was Xavier Coates who went up for the catch. It's gone backwards, and it's picked up by Latrell Mitchell, who gains possession. Attempt there, and he scores. And just like that, who tries that? It is Latrell Mitchell. He gets a double, and now it is 36-6 to New South Wales. Vinny's man, Vinny's. I need you to stop. I need you to stop spamming, man. Bro, we know he's a good commentator. Just stop spamming. So now this kick here, Latrell Mitchell. So all the try scorers for New South Wales have got a brace. Brian To'o, Latrell Mitchell, and Tom Trbojevic. As there's 19 minutes remaining. See you again to see you, Samson. Okay, we're all good. Okay, so you can be in the 10 meters. I'm assuming it's because if he had any effect on the play, because I'm fairly certain he's nowhere near, and there's another conversion there. That's all right. Damn. I think it was because he was inside the 10, but I don't think he was. I don't think he had any effect on the Xavier Coates team. But then again, I'm a dirty New South Welshman, so. But yeah, 90 minutes. Well, it looks like New South Wales is winning. So the max speed here, Tom Trbojevic hit 39.9 kilometers per hour. That's a speedy boy. So here's the kickoff now. To restart the game here from Queensland. And now it's Junior Paulo now making it to the 20 for the first tackle. I'm trying to remember. I'm not trying to start, but when was the last time 50 points was scored by a team in an Origin match? It's a genuine question.